Camp Commanders is sponsored by the AAA Commanders MVP membership.
The Commanders' offseason was focused on figuring out how to get back to the playoffs. In order to get back to their winning ways, they needed some change. Sports anchor Marshall Kramsky introduces us to a new player who the Commanders hope will lead the change on defense.
In football, like life, there's only one constant.
Through the years, what has changed?
And change was needed this year. Following a season where the Commanders' defense finished dead last in yards allowed, the team went out and made what they hope is a big change.
Skill of like a closer, all right? Here it's 2 minutes, it's the end of the half, it's the end of the game, like this is my time.
The change Commanders head coach Dan Quinn is talking about,
here comes Oweh,
signed for $100 million over 4 years. Odafe Oweh.
That was something I always really wanted. My extended family in Nigeria, they're championing me, you know, getting the new jersey. It's been 3 different jerseys in the last year, though.
Oweh was drafted in the first round by the Ravens in 2021. Last year, the edge rusher was traded mid-year to the Los Angeles Chargers.
They told me, and I was on a flight 2 hours later. So
wow.
It was like understanding that and trusting who you are as not only as a player, but a man.
If there's anyone who knows how to lead change, it's Odafe Oweh. At 16, he found football out of necessity.
I had to switch my careers last second. I got, you know, kicked off the basketball team. I had to make a decision. Am I going to keep trying to be LeBron James, or am I going to pivot and find my plan B?
Plan B? A first-round draft pick in the NFL. It worked out. But Odafe Oweh didn't become the man he is today until he made a change that couldn't be confined to just a football field.
I've known you since you're 15.
Yeah.
I remember my sister comes home from school and goes, yeah, this new basketball player showed me around and helped me find my locker.
Yeah.
But she said her friend Jason, the basketball player, Jason. That's what I knew you as a kid. Now you're Odafe.
Yeah.
Why the name change?
It was kind of like a sense of coming to identity for me. From, I want to say, elementary school up into when I changed it to the draft, I'd been going by Jason. Just because of like the difficulty to pronounce Odafe. I didn't think it was that hard to pronounce, but I'd heard different variations, Odafe, different. And for, you know, a young impressionable kid, it was something that bothered me. As soon as I got drafted, it was something that in my heart that I wanted to just, you know, just accept, you know, what my name is, what my culture is, and just buy into it. And then you never know who else you're helping, what other diaspora kid you're helping that is, you know, turning away from their name, turning away from their culture just because they want to fit in.
A second life that he hopes inspires other lives.
And make people comfortable. You shouldn't ever do that. You shouldn't ever dampen your light.
While his message off the field is a powerful one, Odafe Oweh is passionate that the goal is a victory on February 14th in Los Angeles.
If we do everything we're supposed to do, if we actualize our potential, we're going to be hoisting that trophy.
A Lombardi trophy for the first time in 35 years? That would be a welcome change in Washington. Reporting, Marshall Kramsky, WUSA 9 Sports.